Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of the Urban Homesteading channel, Small Living Edition. If you have been here before but you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe. If today is your first time visiting with us, we want to extend you a very warm welcome and invite you to review any of our over 420 videos that we have arranged for your convenience in playlists, as we are confident you are going to find something both entertaining and educational. If today is your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Alright, today we're going to tackle a very simple but very good project for us. We are going to try to organize our bathroom sink here, that, as you can see, can use a little bit of assistance. So we're going to build a little organizational shelf that will allow us to improve our lifestyle and the look of the bathroom. So stick around and see how we're going to do it. So we start by cleaning everything. So with the area clean, we're going to take a couple of measurements to know the dimensions we have to work within in order for this to look like a custom fit. Alright? So our height needs to clear the two handles of the faucet. So what do you want, 6 or 7?
Probably, I'd say 7.
Okay.
At minimum.
So we want it to be 7 inches high. And we want it to be how long wide? You want it to go over those, or because you're measuring inside versus outside?
I want it to stand down here.
Right, but the sun can be there and the thing can be outside. But anyway, you want the space there.
Yeah.
The way you're measuring, there will be space. Okay. All right, and how big is this?
It is 35.
All right.
35 and a quarter.
So approximately 35 inches wide is what we need, right? So let's go outside. All right, friends, and we're outside. Elpida has set up our workspace with our Pegasus table here, and these are the 2 pieces of lumber we're going to use for our project. This has a very nice finish to it. Are we planning to stain this?
Yeah, we'll stain it.
So this has a very nice finish. It will look really nice stained. We're going to use one for the length, the width, and then the other we're going to cut 2 pieces for the legs, and then another short piece that I want for another project. So let's start. So we start by measuring 35 and a quarter, you said? And this doesn't have to be exact, but you don't want to be wider than this measurement, because then it will not potentially fit where you want it, right? All right, we need to clear this table, and we're going to get cutting in just a moment. Setting up our saw right now, and we decided to use the little fence. Where is the...
Isn't it right there?
Yeah, no, I was thinking about the hex thing. It's not here where it should be. Okay,
hang on.
It's not a big deal.
We'll find it.
Do you also have the handle, please?
Okay, I feel like that's solid. Is that a good?
Okay, let's try.
It doesn't. This isn't quite right.
Why?
Because this isn't.
Well, of course, we assume that this is a straight cut too, which might be a big assumption, but you know.
Adjust your saw, bring it in.
The saw is fine there.
Is that on the line where the blade needs to be?
Yeah.
That is where
That's
the mark
the line.
is, and then see.
Okay. Good.
Ready?
Yep.
Ours?
This crazy thing called power.
Yeah, we need that.
We love electricity.
Ready?
Yeah.
Power.
Okay, there was a little kick back there.
Well, yeah, because we weren't holding it, so. All right, so should we go and check and make sure that it's correct? And we're going to test and make sure that our cut was correct and it fits in our space. And it does. Okay. Excellent. Very good. All right, we're going to go and cut and install the feet, and this will be a very simple, straightforward build, a great beginner do-it-yourself project, right? Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. And I think it will look really nice. It will improve the look of the faucet area here, and also the functionality of it. So now outside again. So we want our bottom of the shelf to be at 7 inches. So we want each leg to be 7 inches tall. So we're going to make a mark at 7 inches. And we are going to cut again. Yay! Try and see, does it have graduations there? To see if you can put it on 7 inches and see
It
if...
says 7 inches there, but we'll have to see.
So it's accurate?
Well, mm,
Yes?
yes,
You ready?
yes.
You click again?
Jumped.
Jumped.
All right, can you push it, pull it, push it, pull it? Hold on, I don't know why it's not releasing. There.
This one also is not. There we go. Okay. So then this is set at 7. We don't need to measure again. That's
Is it?
well, this is set
Okay.
correctly, right?
Yeah, I suppose. And you know how much we like counting, measuring, counting.
Kim and I really like measuring. You, however, not.
What are you doing?
You're not flush with your fence here.
But when I do that, it pulls out.
You don't want to pull out.
All right, since we have this out, I want to make the last cut, which is for the other project.
These are good. These are really good.
Okay,
Okay.
these are good. So I'm going to make off camera another cut for another project that it is too small to actually make a video on. And we're going to continue with this project. Do you want to bring it? I don't know how. So like always, a little bit of sanding before assembly, just to knock.
Got a lot of
I wouldn't say a lot, actually.
crusties on there, but
This saw does a pretty good job, I think.
it does a very good job, but it's a little crusty.
And we bought nice purple sanding paper. How much grit is that?
I don't
150.
know.
150.
150.
Yeah. So purple is 150.
No, these are purple because of the,
The what?
I think it's the brand.
Yeah, I think it's just their brand.
The brand is purple?
It's 3M, ProGrade, Precision.
We are not sponsored.
No, I'm just telling you, that's the brand. Not sponsored by this company at all.
We purchase it with our own money from our own orange big box.
But, you know, we like to sand a lot, so if 3M wants to send us some,
Oh yeah,
that would be okay.
we will accept a donation, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as we finish sanding all 3 pieces, we're going to get right back with standard, fairly inexpensive brackets, but we don't want them that color, and we could not find them in black. So as a result, we are going to paint them so they will have a better match with our stain end product. And while Mrs. Wizard is sanding the pieces, Elpida and I are going to paint the screws that hold the brackets and the brackets themselves. And how much were the brackets? They were inexpensive, right?
They were about $3.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, so $3 for 4 brackets.
In there. Tips and tricks to be able to paint the heads of your screws so they match your brackets. You can put them into cardboard or foam or something that's going to hold them in place for you. So that's what I'm doing right now, is getting them all. And hopefully they'll stay in place while I paint. And then these are directional. You want to make sure that the recessed part here is the
Right,
side that
so
you're painting so that when you put the screw in, it's flush with the bracket. If
there's
you put
one
it-
side that it is totally flat and the other side has an indentation where the screw goes. So the screw in essence will be flat with the surface when you're done.
Right.
And is that our normal, or we're not brand loyal anymore?
We got what was there where we were at the box place.
Because we spare no expense here at the Urban Homesteading Channel. Quality trumps everything else, right? We buy what's available. Unfortunately, we don't have any spray cans with color here. That's an interesting technique there.
I'm using it as my palette.
I understand.
I'm not sure we're going to like the outcome of this paint job, but
I think Kim would like it. I think it will be fine.
why don't you go get me a glove so I can hold this?
Because I'm recording. And I don't know where the gloves are.
Which is really the
Alright,
big
folks.
issue.
And once again, it doesn't fail to amaze me how inexpensive lumber from the home store can have such a nice grain detail. I mean, look at this piece of wood, which shows that it's worth taking a few extra moments to go through the available pieces there to select the piece that you really like.
And this was labeled as bed slats.
Right,
So it was supposed to be just not even seen.
so, but this I think will look fantastic. I mean, it looks great as it is, but I think it will look even greater with the finish on, don't you think? So how you like your brand new sanding paper?
I like it.
And also, a project doesn't have to be very complex or very difficult to be useful and provide an upgrade to your living environment. So don't be fooled by those that say that everything has to be complex and take hours to build. Small little projects are fun to do. They give you the same satisfaction as larger projects, and you save money while you're having fun at the same time. We're going to have metal brackets here. We are going to also use glue and some brad nails. The brad nails here just act as a clamp to keep it from moving as we are assembling. And the glue, of course, will be the permanent bond. So we have put it here as a dry fitting. There. Okay. So if you want to and when you're happy, tell me. Are you happy?
Yes. Okay, I got less happy.
Okay.
She moved it so much.
Tell me.
Just a minute. Okay. This is not flush.
All right. Tell me when you get
Yeah.
no. What is happening?
When it starts doing that, it's telling you that you need to charge it.
This is what I was saying. It's not flush. Can we tap it
we're
together?
working on the second side.
And it would work. Dylan decides which side will be in and which side will be out. Are you in enough?
Are you in enough?
I'm talking about the edge of the
Are
board.
you in enough? Yes.
It's important to be in enough. I'm just saying.
You might want to put pressure in the back of the board.
You can't.
Because it doesn't go in
but
enough for
you
me
can't
to.
keep moving it because then it moves everything that I'm holding
Okay.
to the wrong spot.
All right, let's reset.
Okay, don't move that board anymore.
I'm putting that on a parallel, so it will be 90 degrees.
Fine.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, bottom. All right.
Line it up. Okay.
And now we're taking any glue drips off. Drips are no good.
Not with glue, no. That was completely unnecessary.
That's correct. And yet immensely satisfying.
Right in my ear, thank you.
It is not loud.
Says he
Yes.
who doesn't have to sleep with earplugs. Okay, so here's the shelf put together.
Without the.
Looking real nice.
Yes. Now we attach the legs before we stain because the glue doesn't attach to finished surfaces. And this is a stain that matches anything in our house. There are other techniques you could use in that. For example, you could use a whitewashing technique with either white or blue paint that will make it more of like a sea theme, right?
Beach day.
You can, yeah, you could leave it unfinished, of course, if that fits your decor better. And since it goes in a bathroom, you can polyurethane it to make it more water resistant.
So you can see the grain that's coming out very, very nicely with this stain.
Yeah, as I said before, I'm always amazed. We buy this fairly inexpensive lumber, and
And then get all this beautiful grain.
yeah, I mean, granted, we just don't buy the first piece of lumber we see. We stay there and we look at them, but it doesn't cost more because it is a better grain.
Right.
It definitely looks gorgeous, doesn't it?
All right.
So here they are the brackets. Here they are the brackets.
Here they are,
Here
the
they are.
brackets.
And we're going to do pilot holes.
We need the light right there.
Might want to blow it. And this is hot.
You needed one more.
Yes, I know, but I don't want to do it now. I want to start it first and then do the last one. And if for some reason the paint gets off this, we'll just have to retouch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's important that this is straight. Okay. We need to touch it. We need to touch it up.
Well, not necessarily. Just getting the sawdust out of there.
Did I hit the camera?
No, you hit my hand.
Oh, sorry. And I don't know if it counts in the camera, but this has a little bit of almost like a hand-forged look because of...
Yeah, so because of the way I had to texture it with the end of the brush, it does give it that little bit of hand-forged look, which is kind of a nice side effect that, you know, we weren't expecting, but
That's
turned
kind
out
of
good.
the hammered,
Yeah.
you know, look was kind of what I was hoping to find in the store, but I didn't. All we found was the steel.
So we made it.
Yeah.
So the rest will go exactly like this one. And we will show you the finished product shortly. But wait, there is more, right?
I'm going to get the last one in there. I think you're in reverse. There we go. So there's the first one, and we'll come back to
So
the end.
we're going to put some feet on the bottom of our feet, some plastic feet. In our case, it's not necessary. It's just cushioning and preventing water from possibly going into the wood. But if you plan to put something like that on an easy to scratch surface, this is definitely a must.
Yeah.
For us, is a nice detail, I guess is the right word, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to protect the wood and the surface, so it's a win-win.
Well, yeah, this is normal wood, it's not treated wood, so we do want something to just elevate it. And these are just plastic blocks, right?
Yeah, they're self-adhesive, little almost rubberized, clear
Okay.
feet, so you won't really be able to know they're there.
I'm going to put 2 per foot.
Yeah.
All right, so again, this is an optional step. In our case, we did it for preventing water from seeping up through the wood, but also this is a great idea if you plan something like that to put on top of a wooden table or any other surface that potentially can scratch. And we do the same on both sides, and that completes the construction of this project. All right, and here is our finished product, and we're going to put it in place. A nice custom fit, but also something that we can use at a later time. And you can see the detail here on with the little brackets that add both strength to the piece and also make it look a little more rustic.
Yeah, I really, really like the way it turned out.
So overall, for very little money, really, you know, definitely we couldn't buy something for this, and definitely we wouldn't find something exact dimensions that we needed.
Yeah, and it's going to be so handy because we have very little, you know, counter space. So this is going to raise some stuff up off the counter.
And you can still use the faucet, no problem. So here we go, a nice, functional, easy do-it-yourself project that takes, what, a couple of hours to make?
Yeah, maybe an hour and a half, actually.
With very basic tools. And what the difference a little organization caddy makes, right?
Yep.
So friends, this is our little show for today, and we hope you enjoyed it, and you're going to build your own organization caddy. What we will call this? What is it?
Yeah, it's a bathroom shelf. It's a storage caddy. It's we've elevated our bathroom experience with this elevated shelf.
An elevated bathroom experience.
Yes.
But wait, there is more. You can make one all by yourself, because this is a DIY channel. And now you know how to do it. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, we'll appreciate a thumbs up. If you didn't, the other button works as well. Share, like, subscribe, and let us know what you would like to see in this channel in the future. And as we start looking for a house, we will probably take you along and share that experience with you. So from the Garage Wizard, Mrs. Wizard, and Elpida, want to wish you a great week, and we're going to see you soon. Farewell, friends.